You're taking the piss out of my DV. The most biggest
I'm not taking the piss out of your DV.
Now, shut the fuck up, Alex. I'm talking to the comments. The biggest thing, don't use your lung capacity to shut shit to me. You use it wisely.
Look at all she's doing is trying to body shame and everything, Devon. It's madness.
My DV is not fucking shit. And you're just allowing that to get battered, and your cousins are getting battered, and your girlfriends are getting battered. It's a problem there. But when it's a random girl on the internet, you want to have selective outrage. My DV and what I've gone through is not a fucking joke. You saying that I sit with Angie and now it's selective outrage and I can't talk about DV anymore. I've got nothing to do. I've got nothing to say about it. Suck your mum. That's all I'm going to say.
I said selective outrage.
Big long for a Capri Sun straw. Pussy.
Nah, selective outrage. I'm right, and you know I am.
Shut up, everyone. Let Devon talk.
You're not right, Alex, because
I am right.
Here's something that happens, yeah. When you get backed into the ropes, right, and somebody has a valid point, your response always is selective outrage. That's it's not a trump card, bro. It doesn't get you out of being wrong. It doesn't get the fact that Chippy is 100% wrong.
Okay, can I just fire back? Because obviously loads of accusations have been said, which some paid you, which were lies anyway. But anyway, we'll move on from them ones quickly. But she's just, would you not say the response to what you all say, you, Devon, you said it, Paige, you said it, I don't really know, the lady underneath me said it right, but you've all said, you know, when someone said something about, oh, you can't say nothing about this person being racist because you sit with Pearl. Well, people can say the same thing about you can't talk about anything to do with any sort of situation. No.
I want to get in, but I'm not getting in with him for legal reasons. So I have to wait for him to leave.
What's Pearl got to do with Chippy? We're not talking about Pearl, we're talking about Chippy. Why are you going on about that?
Because I'm sick of being spoke about. Do you know what I mean? Like a third person. If you're going to speak about me, listen, you know, share the live to me and put me in the box.
Yes,
exactly.
And I know that Paigey, Baby and Devon don't like me. However, you are sitting there talking with me.
Power's been brought up. That's just.
I wait for him to leave. Tell him to get out.
Because she gets spoken about even if it's got nothing to do with her anyway.
I'm going to go.
If it's got nothing to do with her,
I'm going to go. I'm not going to get gaslit. I'm not going to get gaslit.
No,
you brought me up. Now everyone in the comments is sitting there saying, oh, you don't make it about yourself. I'm in the comments. Devon, drop everyone. You be fucking dead in your loud mouth. Please let me speak, guys. Open your mouth and mention me when it comes to DV. Saying that I can't stand on business anymore. I can't speak about DV and what I've gone through because I sit with Angie. I've gone through it, not you. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. You're not a psychologist. You don't know shit, Alex. You brought it up, not...
Let me go into my other account. Because I think I got banned on that one, isn't it? Always talking on me all the time. Leave me alone. I'm sick of explaining myself about the DV. You know what I mean? Wait a minute.
Situation. The reason we run this live is to talk about Chippy's lies that he's put on Courtney, Mary, Chantel, and Paige's name. That's it. And Hayley. The whole situation. Why is he come talk about Angie and Pearl?
Yep.
Because she's trying to talk about a
deflecting because you're his friend. We get it.
So I'm not allowed to stick up for a friend. Okay, then that's cool.
Stick up for what? He made up a lie. That's it.
So I can't,
Chippy lied about his DV. Is that what they're saying?
I've seen it with multiple friends.
Hate live. Who ran a lie? Hate live. Go on.
No, it's going to happen. That's why Mary said she's going to.
Good, and it should happen because he is a liar. He lies on their name about something really bad. Really bad. He lied on their name.
I'm not making
Now
excuses.
what?
I'm speaking facts.
What are you going to do? What's going to happen if we run a hate live? What are you going to do about it?
What am I going to do about it? I'm going to host another hate live.
Okay, go on then.
So
hosting hate live.
Okay, bye then.
You're talking about these hate lives, right? Question mark.
Did Chippy lie about DV?
Hate live is just a live where somebody doesn't agree with something.
Oh, did A just say he doesn't hold hate lives? Because
No,
that's
Chippy accused 3 or so women of ringing social services on Holy Comment. He rings social services on Lynn's.
Mary Motormouth gets in her rooms.
I don't know. Don't watch
If IB just said that, he's totally freaking right. He does more hate lives.
He runs lives at 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. where he gets 1,000 viewers at a time. You want to claim hate lives, right? It's not a hate live, them feeling upset about the fact that he accused them of something. That's not a hate live. That's being pissed off that somebody lied on your name. So please don't bring up men's mental health, because I am a man, fully. What you're doing is, you're putting that on those women, claiming that it's to do with men's mental health. No, he fucked up, and people are going to talk about it. That's not a hate live, mate.
So hosting a live initially and having a discussion, that is fair enough. But you know as well as me that if there's nothing to talk about, it's going to be brought back up days later. And that's what they're entitled to. If they're the people speaking about that have been spoken about, however, off the back, you know what happens. Other people are selectively outraged by something that's gone on. They fire up as well. It's got nothing to do with them. You know how it falls, mate. It's happened loads of times on the app.
Okay, so what you're saying is somebody can do somebody wrong, right? Somebody can do something wrong. Someone could accuse someone of something, and then they have to shut their mouth because other people might hear about the wrong thing that they did and call them out about it.
Did you hear what I just said, Devon? Can you unplug your ear? Did you hear what I just said? The people that have been blamed from Chippy are entitled to host a live and fire up and say how they feel 100%. Yeah. But off the back of that, there'll be people that are selectively outraged because their friends have been mentioned that will also fire up, and then it continues for days.
How is that selective outrage? They're actually outraged at what he's doing.
Outraged by their friends. Come on.
He made up a lie. What are you not getting? He made a lie up about them. This is why they're angry. It's not selective. It is just outrage. Full stop. What are you talking about? This is why I'm saying drop him, because he doesn't even know what we're talking about, because he's just deflecting. I'm going to stick up for my friend. Shut up. Put your fucking J from in between us. Grow up.
For me, right, this is why I'm not going to listen to Days and drop you, because I feel like it's about time, Alex, you go around, right, thinking that you know everything, and more times you're wrong, and this isn't exposing the fact that you're wrong, bro. You're just backing your boy, and you're using the same rhetoric that goes on this app. Selective outrage and hate lives. No, it's not a hate life. Your mate fucked up.
Don't be patronising to me, fucking Devon.
You're not going to trigger me, baby. You're not going to trigger me, sweet cheeks. That doesn't bother me.
I always knew you was in the closet, Devon. You know, you don't have to sweet talk me.
I don't like Devon either.
We'll go dancing.
Out of it, full chest. Now what?
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you, Devon, I know, mate. If you want to go dancing, get the baby all
Alex, have you met Chippy in real life?
Have I met Chippy in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah, we go fishing together. I caught 2 carps last week.
I'll go again. Bye.
Cool. Clap. Alicia, did you want to, like, I'm not done.
He just, I had to say, he just plays the victim, so he does the leaderboard the next day. So, poor. It's kind of like people, I don't know why people put him in the box. It's kind of like poor me, and then he does the leaderboard because he plays that victim. And then he gets to number 1 on the popular or whatever, because he's now the victim because all these people are coming for him. That's why he stays in the box. Why do you think he doesn't leave?
Yeah, I'm not trying to devalue people's experiences. What I'm trying to say is she had the... of course, right. But what I'm trying to say is she had the most say. She wouldn't set foot in there and she'll never go and sit... No, listen. All I'm trying to say is her actual wording was she'd never sit into these rooms that there is racist, people mocking DV. I remember back in the day she mentioned Brummy Arkid and all this stuff. But Angie also does that.
Oh my God.
I'm not trying to take away her experiences, definitely not. But what I'm trying to say is she'll call other people out.
Paige doesn't say that. Paige is someone who sits here because people say about her and Tori and sitting in rooms where people have said racist things or done.
See, Devon probably won't even let me in the box.
The people that says, how are you going to educate someone?
Because he will let you in the box.
I can't stand Devon.
If that makes sense. Like, it was just a really silly thing to say, but
I think Devon likes you, Ange, to be fair.
Funny way of showing that
I get
sometimes.
that people support Paige, but all of this, like, this crazy shit coming from people in the comments to defend your favourite creator.
Why are they talking on me?
We're all adults. That shit needs to stop, like, from everyone. It's giving me second-hand embarrassment. And I am...
If she feels that I've tried to take her, like, you know, her experiences away from her, obviously I'm not, or whatever's happened to her, I'm not. What I'm trying to say is, you call people out for doing the same things, but go and sit with certain crowds, you know what I mean?
And you battle them for money, Alex. Sorry, Alicia. And you battle my brother. A couple of days. What do you mean, who have you battled? So it's all right for you to dive in Canadian Angie's box when you have something to say. It's okay for you to battle Angie when you're with Dave and everyone, and it's a little bit of a laugh. Right? You do the same thing. You don't have a leg to stand on. You're right. There is selective outrage on this app. Right? And you calling it out doesn't mean shit.
I don't battle Angie.
Alex, listen, we all have it. I get shit all the time.
I don't battle Angie.
People that I sit with, I get
shit. You don't battle Angie?
Nope.
Listen, I get shit for being friends with Corey. I get shit for being friends with you. I get shit for being friends with Sussies. People give me shit all the time. We all have selective outrage when it comes to our friend. It's human nature. But if you're going to call out Paigey, then you'll have to call me out as well, because I sit in Angie's.
I don't battle Angie. I refuse to. I refuse.
You battled her last week with Dave. There's video. You was with Dave.
Alicia, did I battle Angie?
I don't think they battled. I think they were.
I refused to press the battle button.
I think they
Oh,
were.
sorry. You shared a box with her. You're going to be pedantic, but you're just making yourself.
Why is people talking on me constantly? Leave me alone. I can't get in there for legal reasons.
Okay.
Oh,
Angie.
You
Alex,
just said, Devon, I battled Angie for money.
This is what a
and I
man does,
refused.
yeah? This is what a man does. I'm sorry, I used the wrong words, mate, but you're still pathetic, bro. You didn't battle. Congratulations. Take your dub for your ego. You can have it. You can have it.
Alex, answer Alicia. What? Answer her.
Why don't you kick him out? I'm not getting in there with him.
I can't even remember what I said now, but I just wanted to say as well, Chippy was wrong in what he said yesterday in regards to saying people's names. And as much as we all want to defend, like, we're all human. Everyone fucks up. He was wrong, and what he needs to do, whether people accept it or not, his first step in it is to say sorry, because
He won't drop him
that's
because he's
like
getting
a heavy
views by
thing to put on
all of
people's
this.
names. It's not very nice, and it could have caused a whole lot more shit for Hayley. And a whole
Why
lot
does
of
always
shit
come
for
back to
Paige,
me?
Chantel, Mary,
Angie this,
I
Angie
can't
that.
remember who else was
You don't
mentioned.
even know about this DV situation. I'm going to tell you if you get me in the box. Not with him though. And I will tell you what I mean about when I talk on DV. And then maybe you'll understand it.
Left real bad, real fast. And I think he's been backed up into a corner and he didn't know how to get out of it. And sometimes the way people...
And Chippy phoned the social services on Lynn's. And I played the video, and guess what? She had them on her doorstep.
1 minute. He could have got out
But
of it.
because people have a dislike for Lynn's, no one cares. It just proves, though, that Chippy phones social services. So how can he accuse other people of doing it? This is what he does. And I wouldn't surprise me if he was the one that phoned them. I can't go on why he's in there for legal reasons. I said that.
Telling you you're right all the time, rather than being a real man, right? This goes for you and Chippy, and saying, do you know what? What I did was wrong. I'm sorry. Regardless if she wants to take it or not, you apologise because that's what real men do. But your ego's inflated.
Why do you see what I mean? See what I mean? It's just biased because they muted someone to say drop him and let Angie in so I can defend myself. And it should be about Chippy, yeah. I get it, but why is it always deflecting back to me? I'm not even in there, man. This is not about me.
Thing is a hate live. Like, we all go live and chat shit about people we don't like. I don't think that everything is a hate live.
Because he wants the views, Devon. Why doesn't he drop him? I've got a lot to say to Devon. Why doesn't he drop this man? If he's done so many shit. Because you're doing it for views. You're all doing it for views. Do I do things for views? Yes, sometimes. Do I really care about the views? No.
Guilty of that, Alex.
Yeah, we are all guilty, but don't tell me, you can't tell me.
I'd rather the money.
If you're then going off topic and start mocking someone...
If I could do battles and just do battles and just get paid and just do them all day, I would.
Can you tell us what a hate live is to you?
But at least I'm telling the truth. Do I love my community? But I don't want my community to be bored. I don't want to rinse my community. I don't want to do any of that. But what I mean by that, if I had big gifters and I could do battles and get paid, I would.
Hate on these girls by putting a lie on their name about them calling social services. This is the whole point of this.
Battles are boring. I know I wouldn't want to put my community through it. But however, if I had big gifters and I know I could make money through battles, I would. Anybody would. I'm not sitting there going to lie. But I wouldn't rinse my community here. I'm talking if I had like big people. Do you know what I mean?
You're not listening to what I'm saying to you. I'm not saying if everyone's talking about the topic at hand and they're only talking about that is valid because that's how they feel. But as soon as you start degrading someone and start mocking them and all this stuff, unfortunately your argument's lost. And
Okay, but didn't you come into this live and call Devon a puff?
Oh yeah, it's just me.
Exactly. So you're contradicting yourself there.
Yeah, but
so
no,
now
I'm using Devon's live as a hate live on Devon. God's sake, come on.
You could never.
Oh, okay, but if you didn't, you'd be cam 2 in it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I became 2 in Devon giving him hate as well.
And that would be a hate live, wouldn't it?
Yes, of course, but I'm
exactly. So you ran a hate live every single day when you
I'm
come
a
to
hypocrite.
Angie, when you come to
But
Pearl.
I'm a hypocrite.
You are. You're very true, but you're a big hypocrite. Yeah, you're right.
I'm also a narcissist.
Okay, it's nice that you know that.
No, he's right. It's good. Do you know what? That's growth, Alex. The fact that you can.
Corey wannabe here, then, isn't it? I'm also a narcissist.
Devon,
So we've got me.
No, you couldn't because apparently it's a mushroom. So
Joke because the voice don't even go with it.
be a snowflake on this app. There's a difference between having an opinion and a hate life. DV.
Just call me a snowflake because I'm white,
Alex,
guys.
you're not a parrot. You're not a parrot. You don't claim to be one, so just hold your box for a minute. Hold your mouth. DV and calling someone bold. If we're gonna sit there, number one, stop trying to put the same offence on all of us. As in, like, you may be a robber. We're not all. Stop doing everyone's selective. Everyone, no, you and your motherfuckers are. Don't put that on us. Not everyone has the app changing because of us. Not everyone sits there camping. Let's be so real about it. Yeah, someone being bold or shit at fishing is not the same as cussing someone's DV. End of story.
How have you brought that? I'm just saying, I'm just bringing up the conversation.
You've just said running a hate life. Okay, do you want me to say what you just said exactly? You've just said when people run hate lives talking about DV, racism,
They support
talking about
Pearl.
being bold, talking about fishing, talking about people's personal appearances. That's what makes their hate life. That's what you've just said, Alex. Yeah. So that I'm quoting you. Now you're the snowflake. At least now I know who snowflakes are on the app because saying someone's bold when you're cussing each other out and they've gone for each other consistently as grown adults, that's just being petty. That's just people just being petty and we're just being childish sometimes. Then bringing up someone's DV or saying you can't talk about DV now, you don't stand on business because you sit with Angie or blah, 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 that's completely different. Running a hate life every day when you're talking about people and trying to ring social services, that's a hate life, 100%. Yeah. What you do is a hate life. What we do is we gossip because we're girls. We like to have a little bitch sometimes. You sassy little fucking shit. You do it on an everyday basis. So please can you stop putting us onto you? You may run hate lives. Your people may be selective. You may be going back and forth all the time. But you only see us when there's views like this, Alex, and when there's shit going on. You don't fucking sit around us any other time. So you don't know what we do, what we talk about. But we see you every day on the FYP sitting there doing hate lives. So if you're running hate lives, you don't like them, maybe unplug your fucking Wi-Fi box. And then one of the biggest problems on that will be solved, sweetheart. Because it ain't fucking us. And everyone's sitting there saying, oh, yeah, you're body shaming. I will do it 12 times again when you're talking about people's CVs and bringing up people's this, talking about racism. Every fucking demographic you're not fucking a part of, by the way, and telling us how to be offended. Take your offence and shove a fucking carrot up your ass. That's all I'm going to say to you. Like, go and do it somewhere else. You're not the voice of reason. You're not funny. You're not the voice of reason. Over here, your people may love you and beat up your booty like a fucking episode of Take Out, yeah? This is not us. This is not Get Out. We're not all walked by you, and we don't really care. You're not that funny over here, Alex. You're doing it more and more, and it's embarrassing. I'm getting cringy now. Your little jokes, like even they're like, oh, should we get some lube? How many fucking times has that been overused? Pete Diddy jokes. Get over it. Go back to your side where you find it funny, Alex. You're not funny over here, sweetheart.
Do you know what it is? I'm funny, right? But do you know what it is?
No, not over here, Alex.
You only find certain things funny when you're obviously...
No, Alex, we don't find you funny. We're allowed.
We can't hold a conversation with Paige.
We don't have to find you funny.
You don't have to find me funny, you're right.
So exactly, so you're not funny to me.
I have a question. Alex. This is for a question of
but this was a serious love, right? Even Hayley's coming. I'm going to mute again. But Hayley's coming here with people that didn't even like her, and she was a grown-up woman to not even fucking go back and forth. Alex, big belly rude boy over here, come in and turn this whole fucking serious life yet again made a serious life all about Alex and all about his little people. Well done, Alex. Your ego's been thingied. You can tuck off to yourself again at night time. So
yeah, talk about me, but you don't want to give me a box. I can't go. I'm not going in with them.
He was crying about fucking what are they called? PLM. It says everything. It's not even fucking real. They're not even real. The boy does not leave the app. It's terrifying and it's scary. And Kelly, you're muted, bitch.
Okay.
I'm never really on the app, mate, to be honest with you. Okay, carry on.
So I've got a question for understanding is a learning. So our disagreement recently.
He's just doing it for views, and I'm going to tell him about himself. This Devon.
I'll go to sleep at night time, and it's a new day the next day. To be honest with you.
I understand that. So do you understand? Do you know what a microaggression is?
Yeah, of course I do.
So if you suggest that someone's being microaggressive,
I feel that that whole situation was escalated off the back of something, and I thought like it's because of people's dislike for me, they had that opinion. But I guarantee someone
who's dislike? I'm right here.
Yeah, you know when you was obviously live, multiple people in your boxes. I've said I've had run-ins with Alex before, and
thanks,
all
guys.
This stuff. I feel that people had a certain feeling towards me anyway. I was always going to look at it that way. However, if anyone else, so let's say me and you was friends, and I did the exact same thing, no one would care. You know what I mean? Selective outrage, different scenarios.
Okay, that's not the question I asked. The question I asked is me saying microaggressions. Is that calling you a racist?
Well, yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course. Because you're basically saying if I'm doing microaggression racism, it's still a version of racism, isn't it?
No, and this is so. If somebody says something about you, Alex, is a lesson in life for you, because your entire life, after you take that, yeah, and you say that I'm calling you a racist, that completely changes your life. What you could have done is when somebody calls you something, have a quick look on ChatGPT, right? Have a quick look now, and ask if it says that you're calling somebody a racist. This is your opportunity to just say you was wrong.
No.
No. So, and this is why I'm calling out your ego, and this is why you are a narcissist, because I've proved several times, right, that that's not racism. So you're wrong.
Right, I'm gonna go to ChatGPT quickly now, right? And if I'm wrong, then I apologise. Give me 2 seconds.
Well, then are you seeing that he's just taken the absolute piss out of the situation? Can we just drop him now?
And that's fine. No.
You don't want to drop him because he's doing it for the views. That's why he doesn't want to drop him. I do sometimes things for views, but just admit what you're doing.
To prove him wrong, right? And I am owed an apology. And because this is what Chippy stuff is going on.
But I hate that it's reflective though from Chippy. I hate that.
No, it's not, because Chippy's got to come here himself. It's not
Everyone's not spam share to Chippy right now.
They're all in there for views. There's nothing serious about it.
Yeah, can I just say, yeah? Let me just go back 1 sec.
Yeah, let Alex Brigham teach us about racism, guys.
Yeah, let's see what he's got.
I can't wait.
Yes, microaggression. Wait a minute.
Make sure you read it.
Yes, racial microaggressions is a term of is a form of racism.
Read it all, Alex. If we're going to do this, every single person, go to ChatGPT right now and say, if somebody says that somebody's doing a microaggression, is that racist? It will say it can be viewed that way, but it is not.
So you guys
Guys, all the cult get out of his life, man. He's doing it for views. I think all the cult should leave immediately.
They repeat that word. So they repeat microaggressive. You're telling me that if you tell your child and teach that child not to say this microaggressive or to say this same racial word or connotation, you're now branding your child a racist. So you can say something racist and have racial connotations, but that means you're an everyday outright racist. Is that what you're saying, Alex?
Well, that's how I'm taking it, and you
No,
can't
that's
tell
how
me
you're taking it. But the people that have experienced racism are telling you what it means, and the people that have educated themselves are telling you what it means. So if you're ignorant, is that lacking? And your ego is that you want to take it how you take it?
You can't tell me how to feel, Paige. You can't tell me how to feel.
It's a legal term, Alex. It's not an emotion. It's not an emotion or an emotive thought. It's a legal term and definition. It's a societal issue.
I can't, but see, I've been requested. I can't go in. I can't go in for legal reasons. I'm not going in there.
Is he well in the head?
I'm fine, I am, Paige.
I don't think you are, Alex, darling. I think all the tugging's really got to you.
1 second. There we go.
Maybe you should do a little more.
1 second. This is what I'm clear. And delusive, not everything's about... You will have your time if you want it, but don't act like a child and run away. We don't do that.
Such an... I'll have my time, all right, Devon. I'm going to bloody rip you apart.
Let me turn it off. So for the people at the back who need to see. Hold on. Someone turn the comments off for me, please.
Put more power for the comments.
Everyone's left, look. Good. I had 2.3.
Go on comment turn.
Do you get in now? Fucker.
Brilliant.
Do not go in. No, I'm not going to get
Do you
in
want
now.
me to read it?
Yeah, go on. Can you use a nice voice?
Don't go in now.
I'm not going in. Yeah, you're doing it for views. Fuck you.
Being a racist.
She did request me, what's her name, Georgia, so I respect her for that. But however, I can't get in the box for legal reasons with him in there. I just want to know, all I'm trying to get in is why my name keeps getting mentioned every time there's a live. It's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me.
Yes, leader.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave them to it. They're not worth it. Yeah, there's nothing to do with me. I mean, you know, Devon's doing this for views now, and you know you are. And I admit I do things for views. Yes, I do sometimes. I admit that. But I'd rather get money than the views. I'm not going to lie. Who wouldn't? So, but at this point, I don't really care about the views because it's just too much stress. And that's the God's honest truth. But you admit, Devon, that you're doing all this for views. And that's why you're leaving that person in the box. This person you'll now play you're making him a victim. Because you're making him a victim. This is what he does. You watch him in other people's boxes, he will get in. And he loves being picked on. Because the more he gets picked on, the more he gets up on the leaderboard. Yeah, you watch tomorrow, he will get to number 1 again because he is now the victim of, oh my God, it was just a hate live on you, you poor thing. Why do you think he does not leave the box? Because any normal person would say, oh my God, there's 8 coming at 1, I'm jumping down. Or they'd, maybe fight their corner like myself. I'd fight my corner, but I'd also get out. I'm like, you know what, I'm not staying here anymore, but he wants to be the victim for the leaderboard. And you're actually giving it to him, Devon, absolutely. And you don't want him to leave the box for one reason, and that's the views. And nothing, you take the piss. You're taking the piss, just admit why you're doing it. But don't sit there mentioning my name. Don't allow people to mention my name because it's nothing to do with me. Let me tell you about the DV, but that people keeps going on about that. You keep saying I mock. I don't mock DV. I don't mock genuine women that have gone through DV. The reason I say genuine, I'm not saying other women have not gone through that DV. Maybe the wrong word of choice of words, right? But I don't mock DV. Will never support a woman that supports men that bully women on this app. Now, if that's mocking, so be it. Okay, I will never support women like that. I will support a woman that supports another woman. I don't support women that gift. I've seen it. A woman gift a man that's doxing a number or doxing someone's address or threatening a woman. I've seen that. A woman's gifting, and it's a woman that's gone through DV. I will never support these kind of women. Because to me, I'm not saying, maybe sometimes I've got too angry when I'm talking about it because it makes me mad. And I have apologized for that if I've offended anyone that's gone through DV. So some of my choices of words are probably not the best, but I'm a woman's woman. I support women who've gone through DV that support other women. Yeah, I will never, ever support a woman that supports a man that bullies women. That I don't want to support, and maybe I have done, but I don't want to be that person. Maybe I have done in the past. I don't know. You know what I mean? So if that's mocking DV, then I don't know. But that's not my intention. Do you get what I'm saying? See, look, you sit with Angie who mocks it. Piss right off. And you what, Devon? I'm done with you, Devon, because you're allowing this man to sit in the box, speak on my name, and you've got comments saying that. But you sit with Angie, you would sit with Angie. But you won't let me explain it because you still got this man in your box because you want the views, Devon. I don't mock DV. I've been through DV. But however, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to believe me, I should say, sorry. That's not mocking it. To not believe someone is not mocking it. You don't have to. Do I have receipts for that? No. So if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm not offended. But however, I would never ever, when I see these women gifting men for saying the worst on this app, for mocking grape, mocking this, mocking that. Have I said things here about myself, though? I target myself, But, they're mocking all of this. And you've got people like Lottie. Not Lottie. Who am I talking about? Who was it now? There was a person. I can't remember. Not Lottie. I do apologise. Gifting. It's crazy. No, I would never support you. You got that right. I won't. I refuse. Look, Angie again. Angie's being racist. Leave my name out of it.
You took it that far where you're now telling me that I'm saying that you uncontrollable.
Prove I've been racist.
This is giving S Club 7 reach to the stars, darling, and I love
Prove it. I want you to prove where I've been racist. But you can't because I've never been racist, ever. I said a word. I said the P word once, right? Court assassin. Listen, let me tell you, under the influence of alcohol, yeah? Have I been racist? No. Have I said the P word? Yes. Because when you've got someone, it's like going to an interview with the police. Why do you think they don't interview you when you're intoxicated? Because of what you may say, right? So if you're at the police station, right, and you're under the influence of alcohol, right, and they're interviewing you, say it. We know you said it. Say it. Just say the word. Yeah? And you're under the influence of alcohol and you got someone, say it. So I said it. That's not racist. I never called her it. She kept saying, say it. I said it. When I was drunk. Did I call someone it? No, I didn't. That's the difference. Did I say about touring on a boat? Yes. Was my intentions to be racist? No. So where have I been racist? I want people to tell me because I'm sick of hearing it. Oh, I'm ranting, sorry.
You was kind of like working your way, trying to make me look bad.
No, bro, because let me tell you this straight, yeah? It was a conversation between, the whole thing started was a small conversation between myself and Paige, right? There was no hate live. There was a feeling that I had about that live, right? And it escalated. You are now, I've put something on you. I've shown that you are wrong. And rather than do what you need to do, what should be done, yeah, is you're dancing around the houses and you're making excuses. Man to man, I'm just telling you that's what it is. And that's why things blow up. And that's why Chippy now thinks that it's okay to try and pull me into everything and disrespect me. Because on your live, people were coming up into the box offering information that wasn't needed, such as Courtney being Jamaican Courtney. And people were allowed to come up and air their personal grievances with
Oh, by the way, TC, I'm not calling you an idiot. I was calling Devon it.
a man and actually saying, oh, do you know what? I'm wrong. It's not that deep, bro.
I'll be no facts. Someone said it'll be no racist against the Chinese. Where? They do eat dog. It's a fact.
But you haven't.
But they do eat dogs in China. I've said it's not a culture thing. I don't think
More
it's
than
a
dogs.
thing, that's my opinion. The poor people these markets sell dog. It's a fact. Where have I been racist about the Chinese? They do eat everything.
Yeah, you did state facts. You did.
When is that racist?
Angie,
I now have shit.
it's fine.
Oh.
I'm not bothered.
But the thing is, right, even you know as well as...
You got to know the difference, yeah? I should be a solicitor, Frankie. You got to know the difference between a fact and racism, right? Racism is when you say a slur, right? When you bully someone for the colour of their skin. Not for having a fact. And me saying, in China, they eat dog. I said they eat anything. That's alive. That's a fact. Yeah, they do. Living
Look at
creatures.
the what is it? The Yulin. What is the thing called where they kill dogs?
Oh, gotta say unalive, Frankie.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta say unalive. You gotta come back. They do festivals for it. So these are facts. So you got someone saying you did towards the Chinese. My mum's partner's Chinese. You know what I mean? It's a fact. Do I get triggered when I've seen a video and it's a Chinese person eating something living? Yes, I do. Some of the things I probably shouldn't say when I've had under the influence of alcohol. Absolutely, because I'm not blaming alcohol. I'm not saying anything like that. But I'm saying when you drink, everything gets highlighted. Like, you rant even more. Right, you say things you probably shouldn't say, but they do eat dog. So where am I being raised? Oh my god!
Running 2 words, you're showing that you don't understand what you were called.
It wasn't that day, Alex. That day when you come in and mocked it again because of the conversation with.
I'm not getting in the box now, by the way.
Weeks before, when I'd come in, I can't remember who the fuck it was about.
You know what? It's quite disappointing because I always have Devon in my box. When he's in my request, I will put him in my box. But he's sitting there just wanting to question this man so he can be a victim tomorrow and get on the leaderboard. That's the only reason. You can't stop mentioning my name. I'm asking him to leave me alone. And you got people in the comments saying, but you sit with Angie, she's racist. And I'm being spoken about, and he won't kick this guy out so I can get in the box and have my say. And then he can put him back in the box. Let me have my say. But F off, I'm going to have my say now because you want me to wait. Oh, Angie can wait. But yeah, you're quite happy to come into my box, Devon. I've always put you in my box. Have I not? Yes.
Okay. Here's the question for you. You know when I come in your live, right? And then...
Oh, you're going back to that again. It's fine. I can't...
No, that's where it all started.
No, it didn't. It was your live, Alex, it started.
He won't kick this man out because he's doing it for the views.
Your live a week before.
How can you even talk about anything when you've been accused of grape, Devon? How are you even having an opinion on anyone else's beyond me? That's not slander, by the way. That's the truth.
You're not understanding me, Alex. That's where everyone got this inkling from of you taking a piss. It wasn't that first time you saying wild crime. Do you know when people come on and say
Well, okay then, right. I jumped in your box, yeah? And then obviously Hazel found us. I think her name was Hazel, wasn't it? Was it Hazel?
Yeah, spot on. He's had an accusation. They got NFA. There's no slander here. No slander. That's the truth.
Did I say it again once?
No, you're not getting what I'm saying. No one said you did.
Devon, you will never ever be in my box again. I can guarantee you that, love.
Alex, everyone was annoyed that you think you were taking this because of the 2 lives put together. Do you not understand?
Yeah.
Inbox. Oh.
Do you remember saying about the race card and stuff like that?
No, I've always said there's no race card. I've always said that.
No, I was having that discussion in your live.
Yeah, but I've always said.
Not all Chinese eat dogs, no. I think it's just the people that, because it's just a cheaper meat, you know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this whole.
Sorry, it's the Yulin Dog Meat Festival. Sorry.
In that live about racism, and then you come into my live a week later and said, "Well, people take the piss because the previous live, not just."
You know, I've been spoken about, right? He won't kick out this man to let me have my say, and then he can put him back in. You know what I mean? Because he needs him in there, you know, to bump his viewers up. Devon, I'm going to do an awareness on you tomorrow, by the way. Why not? Because I don't think you should be holding any fucking life.
Someone said in the comments that you want the box.
Yes, I can't put him in though. I can't go in with him.
It's actually a true fact though, the Yulin Dog Festival, where they
Guys, we can't talk about it.
on the live.
Don't start.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm on the live and yeah. Anyway.
I mean, you know,
there's just a time and a place for it. Before, when you used to do that,
Shut up, Pat Butcher.
like that and go, it's fucking wrong. And that feels like you're continuously mocking multiple things, and it's getting to the point where it's actually pissing me off. Like, even when you go into boxes, you go, oh, puff, puff, puff. It's like you want to use these.
Everyone going salt and pepper. Why? How come I always get these warnings every 5 minutes, but they can say slurs? Everyone going salt.
Can't believe that come up at the bottom of the
Everyone
screen.
going salt and pepper, Devon. I don't care. I'll go into another account. Go and salt and pepper him.
I can't even read that.
They're just saying slurs. Me, I'd say POOF because I'd get banana. I wouldn't say it anyway. I'm not going to lie. But they're sitting there slurring away. No, I don't care.
General annualizations.
I don't care if I lose this account. I've got 50 others. But why? How are they slur? How can they sit there saying a slur? It's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? How are they sitting there being able to say a slur? You report and nothing comes, and it says no violation. But I get a banana within 5 minutes. They're just making him the victim. Watch him get to number 1 tomorrow. Oh, poor you. You're the victim. Oh my God, it was a hate live against you.
When you was upset about the TV allegations that come on up about you, what if they started making lives or jumping in boxes and fucking it? I would have gone mad and been like, that's so fucking out of order. Just stop doing it to other people.
People did.
No, Alex, but these didn't.
Did that for us. No, I'm not saying. I'm not trying to say you that. I've never named any of you.
Okay, and I should handle one more thing. I do not have a dislike for you at all, but you're just mocking it and it's taking a piss.
Sitting there talking about I'm racist and I'm this, and yeah, he got NFA'd for that. Don't talk on me.
Every right to feel outraged. They have babies at home. They are mothers. Hayley was in the box earlier. Every single person that's.
You can see the comments. Why didn't he block them?
Cleared the air. And then you just come in and started this whole thing. You brought in thousands of people. What the fuck are you doing? You used to call out shit like this on the app, yeah, and this is why I love being in your room, because you stood by yourself. And now you're just linking to other people, like all these other creators, and you're backing things. You know Chippy's wrong.
The thing is, do you know what it is with me, Georgia? It's because, you know what, I've stood back and watched people for long periods of time being selectively outraged by certain things. And I see them there being in live supporting one thing, seeing in another live, and I'm thinking to myself, are they really, really bothered about the wording? Well, do you know what it is? You know when you mentioned the word puff then, like you just said, Georgia?
They say it again.
I called me up the other day and I had a nice conversation with someone. He goes, you know what? I don't feel very comfortable. I like you. I watch you. I'm not.
Shit, did I repost it? Must have done it by accident.
We had a conversation. And
I'm just doing it, Alex. Alex, one second. And then can I ask you something, man? After that conversation, why are you're still doing it?
No, but can I just finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course you can, but okay.
I had the conversation with him, right, and we had a conversation. He said, you know what, I'll still come into my room and everything, right? And I said to him, does the word offend you? or is it the person saying it that Angie goes, oh, it's the word? I said, okay. So if you were watching a film or watching TV or anything like that, and it's still relatable, we're still on that TV, same thing. So I said, if you heard that word on a film or reality TV,
maybe just restart.
No, I'll get another. I'll go into my other account. Doesn't matter.
The person it must be me that offends you, and it went up. And for me, that's the point. It's not.
Yeah, but Alex, there's going to be people that are going to... Wait. Let me just have this comment. There's going to be people that are going to go against it just because it's you. But put the brand in the same category as all these big creators that used to do absolute mockery in here. And that will be I get you doing it in repeated patterns of behaviour every fucking morning, like for years now. But you're literally putting yourself in that category now. I get you had hate and shit, but I would normally, if I was calling out something really bad, and I'd been called like DYKE and shit like this on that app by EQ, I'd have come into your box.
Because that person's trying to get relevant on the app. People can't see what he's doing. He'll be number one tomorrow because of Devon. Do you know what I mean? Victim now.
And that's coming from someone who's LGBTQ, even though...
Angie, can you put the volume up? Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm just saying to you, person to person, who does have respect for you, you're taking the piss out of everyone in this box. Like, they're having a live on phone.
Yes. Yeah, he'll be the victim tomorrow because of Devon. And Devon, I'm going to do a live on you tomorrow, love.
And I didn't even say that.
And the fact that I've been asking for you sit there talking on me. I've always put you in my box. Yeah, in fact, that's how you got your platform from always coming into my box. So I'll be talking on you, Devon, tomorrow. Because I don't feel you're in a position really to be having any opinions.
You just laughed and said that, oh my God, that's outrageous.
Sit there talking, allowing talk, saying that I'm a racist and all this in the comments and the box, I mock DV. And there's me. I actually supported Devon with the NFA, the grape thing, because at the end of the day, it's NFA, you know, we can't say he's sit there and say he's guilty. Do you know what I mean? Because it's NFA. And I supported him on that. And he sat there, I'm sick of supporting people that don't support me back.
Why are you trying to control the life for me?
He's my best friend.
You're all right, Alex. Love Dave.
He don't want you to come in because they're trying to Alex, and it'll just deflect from Alex.
He's done this before, Devon. He just does everything for views.
Calm how I'm going to speak to you.
Oh, can I just say what I'm going to say, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
You're fucking little child, mate. You'll fucking talk to me like
I'm going to leave so you can talk to me.
Are you swearing?
Can I just say something,
Alex,
please?
wait 1 second.
Listen, don't you understand, Lerone? He'll be a victim tomorrow and be on the leaderboard. Number one on popular. Aren't you understanding what he's doing?
Or will be ganged up in backstage,
Yes!
baby
So
fat
they
shaming.
will say it's a bully live. He got ganged up against and he will be the victim. He's done this before. What the hell don't people understand?
Older than my dad, I'm leaving because why am I?
All right, can I just quickly say something and I'll drop down? You can obviously speak to Chippy or whatever. All I'm saying is, right, the person said to me in the conversation, no, it might look stupid to use, like, they said the word is offensive. The word to them they find very offensive. Not the context and who's saying it. They said the actual word they find very offensive and they don't like that word. So I'm saying if that's been said in reality TV, why would you put yourself under that, like, you know what I mean, that stress and that anger?
You know that's different. You know it's completely different. Why are you beating around a book? It's completely different.
Well,
If I support somebody, if I support somebody, on TikTok, and they started saying homophobic slurs, I'm going to look at them sideways. If I watched it on Towie or EastEnders, it's not real, is it?
Okay, off the back of that, do people fire up lives and saying, oh my God, that's disgusting, I've seen that person say something bad? It's like, for me, example now, if someone was on reality TV show and someone was racist on there or someone said homophobic bad slurs...
I'm sick of being called a racist and mocking DV and all this and no one defending me, no one saying what you... No, she don't. Do you know what I mean?
I really think Jason Senna's going to fucking reach over it. Alex, anything you want to say, good excuse. I feel next topic now, you're boring. Let's be so real about it. You've dragged it on enough. It's all about you. Next topic.
No, I'm just... Do you know what? Why aren't you clapping back at me? Why aren't you saying I'm wrong?
No. I'll tell you why, Alex. Sorry, ladies, please bear with me. Yeah, I'm dropping everyone because I want a quick dialogue. They're not responding, Alex, because you're not hearing what anybody's saying, right? You've gotten away with it again, where me and you have had a conversation, and I feel like you know what the right thing to do is, and your ego won't let you do it. That's cool. Some people get bored of wasting energy on someone who's not listening. I don't feel like you're listening, bro.
Well, not in here, they don't.
I'm listening to you. So you can go.
Yeah, you can stay here if you want while this goes on with Chippy.
Dave the Rave.
Chippy, I wanted to speak to you for a number of reasons. Firstly, the way that you came into this room is disgusting. I didn't speak to you in any way, shape, or I didn't speak to you in any way, shape, or form. I didn't raise my voice.
You've been sharing lives to me for the last God knows how many hours, like you fucking can command where I go and what I don't do.
Correct.
No,
I shared the life to you.
You ain't the guy.
Paige, please, man, please, I beg, let me handle this.
Don't talk to me like a little child.
I'm talking to you like a child because you're acting like one. Respectfully, you're a grown man.
Don't talk to me like a child, Devon.
You don't have to show off and act the big man here. This isn't peak.
I'm not acting a big man, but I ain't going to take no shit off you.
I'm here for a conversation. There has been no shit.
We'll have a conversation then. Don't talk to me like a child.
Yeah, I am. Please stop showing off. Thank you. So the first thing that I wanted to speak to you about was the fact that on your live last night, you threw out accusations, right, with no proof of anything. Yeah. You've ran 3 women's name into the dirt. On your platform, your reputable platform, you have told a lie. And
What was the lie?
what was the lie? You asked me, right, when what was the lie? What was the lie? That they reported Hayley Compton for services.
That's not what I said. I said
that is what you said. We've heard the recording, Chippy. Okay, so what did you say, Chippy?
So we watched the video of Hayley Compton.
Anyway, I'm not playing it anymore, guys. Go and salt and pepper Devon. Go and salt and pepper him. Right, who wants a box? Katie and Shen. I've never known someone to talk on someone and then like put the kick someone out so I can just have my say on people saying things to me when I defended Devon on the NFA for Grape. I was defending him and all that came out with EQ and all that. Do you know what I mean? I defended this man. He's got on my box numerous times. He couldn't just kick somebody out just to let me have my say because I'm sick of being spoke about being called a racist and that I mock DV. I far from do that. But once again, Devon has allowed that. And there's me sitting there defending him. Well, I won't be defending you tomorrow, Devon. It's just a joke. You do everything for views. And that's exactly why you did what you did. You just made that man a victim. That's what you done. Because you watched him on the leaderboard tomorrow. You made him a victim. Chewing, chewing, chewing. Right. What's the name of his live? I'm not telling you. I don't know. I don't care. Don't defend none of them. No, I won't be defending anyone again. Why? But I have my opinions, and I've got to be honest about my opinions. But I won't do defending. I don't think Devon can have an opinion really on anything, to be fair. But he's sitting there allowing people to say that I mock DV, and I'm in his comments I'm a racist. Chippy will be made the victim too. And that's exactly what you're doing, Devon. So, bore off, because we all know you're doing it for the views. Yeah? I had a right to have my say. If you have people talking on you in here, I would probably kick that person out and let you have your say. But you didn't do that, did you? So that's the last time, Devon, I support you, and that's the last time I defend you. And remember, you're not in position to be questioning anybody. Chew louder. Honestly, he's got a cheek, really has. Angie's on Sano, you're blocked. Out. Yeah, Chippy made the victim. Like I said, he reported it into to their social services. Social services turned up her house because he reported her. And he's playing this victim. You're hilarious in my comments over there. In their comments. Oh, yes. You say what you want, Angie. Yeah, I'm just going to use my platform. You know what? People can call me a racist. Go to the police about it then if you think I'm a racist. But you've got no leg to stand on. You've already gone to the police, right? Many people have. Still waiting for them. Years later. They're mocking DV. Go to the police about that. But you won't, because I haven't been mocking DV either. You do. You lovely. I'm going to just use my own platform. Exactly. Fuck the people. These people. Everyone, they're not raging about nothing, Catherine. Nothing. They're doing it for views, cash. That's it. No one is affected on this app. No one. Am I affected about things? No, well, apart from my dad, but that's about it. If anyone talks about my dad, that's probably the only thing. They would know you're not like that. Well, they do. They watch me every day. But I can't get in the box with a certain individual due to legal reasons. Right, Zayana. Hello?
Yeah, you're alright, Angie.
That's just
Finished your rent.
I do like to have a little rant now and again. There's
Yeah.
selective outrage all the time on the set with certain people.
100%.
Devon's seen the numbers and kept the live going. Exactly, that's what he's done. But I'll keep my live going tomorrow when I have an awareness live on you, Devon. Yeah? You will be blamed for this all as well, like normal. Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if they're just trying not to deflect from you, Ange. Because they ain't mentioned you either.
Diana, they said they're calling me a racist, yeah? Why would you do this when you sat in Angie's live? Devon didn't say anything. So I'm not going to say anything. That's like what you were accused of then, Devon.
They'll always deflect.
Devon has got a cheek, absolutely. Yeah, just don't. You should be kicking people out to say, don't you say Angie's name, because it's really unfair. When I'm not a racist, I've never mocked DV. I never. I have gone at people that have gone at me, yes, but I don't mock these things. Yeah, I was cam 2ing, just wanting to cam 2. I was never. My intention was never to jump in that box until my name kept going Angie Anders, and in the comments. I don't care. To keep Abe in the box, to talk to Chippy, to keep his views. It's all about views and money with Devon. Yeah, it's all about money and views with him. There's nothing serious about it.
Why do they always have to bring you into it, though? It's not even your argument, and they'll bring you into it.
Mm-hmm. Why bring Angie into this? Yeah, exactly. Why bring my name into it?
Really annoying.
Okay, you ready to carry on the conversation?
What did Levi post?
Are you ready to carry on a conversation, yes or no? Okay, so what just happened then was Shippy doesn't know what blackface is. He doesn't understand the concept of blackface, hence why he's trying to bring my name up on a public platform, trying to talk about
Why should Chippy be on the leaderboard tomorrow?
I didn't choose this for a start, yeah? I did not paint that man black for a start. He was part of it, though. Do you want to interrupt, or if I gave you the opportunity to speak, you can still speak if you want to. I'm just saying you were part of it. Okay, I was in a picture. Anyway, blackface is not. It doesn't count for an animal, my brother. That's not blackface. That was a human being, not an animal. Oh my God, you're so dark. Okay. Yeah,
I don't think Devon knows what he's talking about. I can't stand Chippy, but however, that was a person. That was blackface. Absolutely, 100%. And Chippy and Devon was meant to jump in my box once to explain that, and he couldn't.
There you go. He was Thank you.
So how can you educate racism and do blackface yourself?
Exactly. I'm not worth it.
That doesn't make sense.
If you realise just now that you're really going to get down to it.
Hey, NJ.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, so what's this thing about this blackface that Devon has never ever explained? That
I think it's some Mexican tradition that they basically chase after a bull. I don't know. I don't know if he was in acting school and it was a rendition or something. I don't know, but I don't think it's racist, no.
Well, I feel if you're teaching, if you're preaching racism, and then his photo comes out, it doesn't look good, don't you think?
I don't even really want to talk on it because I'm not really. Me and Devon ain't the greatest of friends, so
I
don't really feel to.
Yeah, you don't want to escalate things.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like, it would have been good if they could have hashed it out and had a conversation. But it seems like them two men despise each other, so it's just going to be a slagging match at this point, isn't it?
I just gone off Devon because I've been trying to get into the box, but obviously I couldn't get in the box with a certain person. I know that was my intention to get in the box. I just wanted to cam to it to see what's going on. But then my name mentioned that I'm a racist and I mock DV and all this shit. And I've explained this over and over again on my platform, you know. And like I said, I say it to you, NJ, and that's the only reason I want to get in the box to tell people. You know, and I just feel Devon should have said, listen, this is not about Angie. Just stop talking about Angie. And then the comments were like, oh, but you sit in Angie's box. You know, the thing is, NJ, I've never mocked DV. Sometimes I haven't gone about it the right way. Yeah. But what I could never support a woman that supports a man that bullies women on this app. And that's me. I can't support that. You know, I've seen a woman gift a man that's threatened a woman who's been through DV herself. So why would you allow, think it's funny? I've seen people laughing at men saying the worst of the worst on here, and you've got these women gifting, and then they're sitting in my box or someone's box saying they've been through DV. How does that make sense?
It would have been nice to let you go up and have your say because your name was mentioned, but Alicia did go up there and kind of like shut it all down and say, what? So I've been through it, and Alex didn't say anything to her, did he? So I just think it was an opportunity to mention your name because, I don't know, you used to have always been at it, innit? You and Alex.
But I can't get in the box with that person.
Okay, I did see it in the comments, something about it. Do you have a outstanding case with him or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
in terms of the Chippy situation, I do think that Chippy should have just apologised.